It's the long-awaited comeback single for Megadeth, and that's called My Love. It really is pure rock, isn't it?
New direction for now, yeah.
I love the Anthrax influence that's clear in that.
Yeah. It's a bit Van Halen-y as well, isn't it? Yeah. Very kind of mid-80s Van Halen feel, do you think? Yeah, that's the excellent Westlife. And My Love on Radio 1. Right, if you're in Cardiff and you're getting ready for One Life in Cardiff, which is officially launched today, Judge Jules is doing a DJ masterclass.
Wow.
5:30 this afternoon at the Welsh Club in Cardiff.
Nice.
So if you'd like to learn how to be a top DJ, and earn £5,000 for playing other people's records, then why not pop down and see Jules at the Welsh Club in Cardiff DJ masterclass. It's the first of the seminars for One Life in Cardiff, right? And then Jules will be at Club Zeus tonight, later on. So there you go.
Rockin'.
Right. It's part 2, ladies and gentlemen, of the legendary Arm Wrestling 2000. 5 contenders, 10 arms, 1 winner. Where's Melinda? Oh, he's there. All right, okay. The next name out of the hat, please, will be who, Will?
Twiggy.
Twiggy.
That's you, Fatty.
That's you.
It's you.
No, you don't write... you're supposed to write your own name down.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, you moron.
Oh, I see.
Did you write Twiggy?
Yeah.
Well, it's you then.
Okay.
You then. Okay, Comedy Dave, weighing in at £1.
Weighing in at £1, Melinda looking unstoppable and seeming as though he fancies the job once again.
All right, so Melinda, the reigning champion, now goes
He's
up
got
to
bigger arms than me.
arm wrestle.
But look.
Comedy Dave. Here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Oh! No, hang on. I didn't say go. I'm sorry.
I thought you was going on 1.
No, I was going to go on go. Do you want a rematch, Dave?
Not really, no.
Yes, you get a rematch. Okay, you go on go. All right, Mel? All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, well, there you go. They can't say fairer than that. All right, and so the last person to go against Mel is John. Can John Culshaw actually beat Melinda? Let's find out. It's time for the final contender in Radio 1's Arm Wrestling 2000.
Okay. I never did this before.
All right, okay, on go. You ready?
No, hang on, I'm not ready yet. Hang on. Let me just get in the right position.
You ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh, John's holding on. Looks like he's going to give birth. Look at the intensity in his face. Oh! Melinda is still World Arm Wrestling Champion 2000!
I want a rematch. He had my hand bent back.
No, I don't know what was bent, and I don't care.
Radio 1.
1 week,
1 city.
1 live in Cardiff.
Radio 1.
For the next 7 nights, 1 live in Cardiff will play host to some of the UK's best bands and DJs.
Would you like to know more?
Kicking off tonight from 9, it's Judge Jules live from Zeus. Then from 2 a.m, Fabio and Groove Rider are live from Club Emporium. Sunday morning, 2 till 4, The Essential Mix, live from Cardiff International Ice Rink. Pete Tong, Seb Fontaine, Timo Maas, and more.
Welcome to the Pleasure Dome.
Radio 1 throws the spotlight on Cardiff all week, all live. Go to Radio 1 online at www.bbc.co.uk/Radio 1 for more details.
Very contemporary.
1 week,
1 city.
1 live in Cardiff.
Radio 1.
Tonight from 9, Radio 1.
If you're in the car going home from work, turn this up really, really loud. This is one of the best records Radio 1 is playing at the moment. Are you ready?
Yeah.
One more time.
Oi, oi!
One more time.
There's great records there, isn't it? It's rocking. There you go, it's Daft Punk on Radio 1. It's Friday night. We're getting ready for the weekends. How you doing? I'm DJ Chris in the house. I've got my main boy with me. It's DJ Dave. Yeah, I've got my good man, JC, DMC in the house. What's happening, John, mate?
I'm feeling it. Are you feeling it?
I'm feeling it, mate. I'm down with it, yeah. I mean, I'm broadcasting live from London to London, and we really are...
We're here.
Wicked. There you go. Right, Robbie Williams and Kylie Minogue coming up next after News and Sports, just after 5 o'clock.
A widow gets less compensation after her husband had a secret affair.
In sport, Borough secure Ugo for $8 million.
Radio 1 Newsbeat.
A widow from Kent who only found out about her husband's affair after he'd been killed in a motorbike crash has won more than £110,000 damages at the High Court. She'd wanted $400,000, but the insurance company argued she should get less because her marriage was about to collapse. Her solicitor is David Faithful.
Essentially, the judge today has decided that as a result of this one indiscretion of Jason Dial, that the damages should be reduced by 40%, which is, of course, quite a swinging cut on the claim.
4 friends who tortured a 24-year-old man and kept him captive for 8 days have each been sentenced to 10 years in prison. The group used a flamethrower, a monkey wrench and acid to torture Gareth Jones because they thought he was a paedophile. Families of 2 of the victims of the Hatfield train crash have been visiting the place where the accident happened. Health and safety inspectors think the most likely cause was a broken track. Doctors have been told not to use a brand of polio vaccine because of fears over BSE. The drug was made using parts of cows, but scientists say the risk of getting the human form of mad cow disease is tiny. Mel B and Jimmy Gulzar have settled their differences after a High Court hearing over access to their daughter Phoenix Chi. The couple split earlier this year.
Middlesbrough have completed the £8 million signing of Aston Villa defender Ugo Ehiogu. The 26-year-old signed a 5-year contract and goes straight into the team for tomorrow's trip to Charlton. Lead striker Michael Bridges will be out of action for up to 6 weeks. Bridges damaged his calf and ankle during this week's Champions League draw away to Besiktas. He joins 8 other players on the injury list. And from red-hot favourite to out in the cold contender, Terry Venables' odds of becoming the next England manager have been lengthened. The FA has come up with a special criteria for the post. It appears that would signal an end to Venables' chances. I'm Mike Sewell.
The weather cloudy tonight with rain in western Scotland. The weekend will be dry and bright in the east, but some rain in the west with highs of 16 Celsius. Next from us, police investigate a death threat against NSYNC and the students being hypnotised to do well in their exams. That's on Newsbeat at 5:45.
I can hardly wait, Cav. That's going to be great.
Thanks.
All right.
Yes.
How are you today?
It's very exciting.
Is that right?
I'm fine.
You looking forward to the weekend?
Very much.
What are you going to be doing? What have you got planned? What exciting parties are you going to be going to?
Tonight I'm going to see my friend's opening. Oh,
Nice.
Can I go and have a look as well?
Oh no.
And what is your friend opening?
It's an exhibition.
To the beans. The curtains.
It'd be a great opening, I think.
You don't say that word on this programme, no.
It's what? An exhibition what?
A photographs.
Oh, right.
Well, you photographed them.
Photographs of what? Yeah, for the premieres.
Yeah.
Here's me at the opening of the new Harrison Ford film. Here's me at the opening of a local supermarket.
Yeah, and tomorrow night I'm going to a party in North London.
Oh, very nice. Anyone we know?
No?
No.
I do have friends outside of here, you know.
Give over. What are you doing, Mike?
I've just changed my mind. I'm going to Claire's opening.
I don't blame you, mate. Sounds like a great idea. Is it a bring a bottle party?
It's not wise.
There'll be any famous people there.
I wonder who could be there.
I don't know.
You know.
So, Mike, let's talk about sport.
Okay.
Do you think this will be Tyson's last match?
So he says. So he says. He might well retire after this, but I think it might be just a bit of playing. You never know. It's gonna maybe it ups his purse for the fight against Lewis if he beats Gallotta.
Let's hear Mike Tyson saying that anyway. Here's a clip.
This is my last fight. I'm finished after this. Last fight ever? You're not going to fight after this fight? Last one. Not Lennox Lewis, not David Tua, no one. This is the last one, sir. When did you decide this? This is the last one. Okay, all right.
That'll be the last one, then, eh?
Mike Tyson proving that you don't need to be stupid to be a boxer, but it's just a coincidence. Play the clip again. Mike Tyson can only give one answer. Go.
This is my last fight. I'm finished after this. Last fight ever? You're not going to fight after this fight? Last one. Not Lennox Lewis, not David Tua, no one. This is the last one, sir. When did you decide this? This is the last one.
This is the last one.
I'll tell you what, right? If the fight's over and done with, you can go to your opening, Cliff. Bye-bye.
Last fight. I'm finished after this. Last fight ever? You're not going to fight after this fight? Last one. Not Lennox Lewis, not David Two, no one. This is the last one, sir.
This is the BBC, calling the world from London.
That's that Heavyset Girl fragment and Tocca's Miracle, Robbie Williams and Callum Wilde before that with Kids. Anybody see Trisha today, by the way?
I saw a bit of it, yeah. Which bit are you talking about?
Well, I don't know if you saw it, but they had on this woman whose daughter was going to come on stage, and she gets picked on at school, and you could see it coming a mile off because the mum was really, really, really fat, right? And I'm watching it and I'm thinking, doesn't take a genius to work out what's going on here. And what dawns on me here, what I started making me think was, I'm in one of them jobs where certain people go, you, Chris, no, you can't, no. I know what you're going to say, Chris, now. You're going to say that fat people are funny. But no, you can't say that because of the psychological effect on that person who gets bullied. And I'm in no way saying that bullying is good. In fact, all bullies are cowards, right? And I do believe what goes around comes around, right? One of the bullies from when I was growing up at school, I went to 3 different schools, so I'm not going to say which one it was. There was one particular bully at school, right, who used to bully all the younger, geeky, fat kids, right? And now he's married to a right old dog. So I say what goes around comes around. He never gets any. And oh, blimey. So I do believe, you know, all bullies are bad. However, I'm watching this show, and I could never sit in the audience of one of them shows because, I'm sorry, I'm going to be honest, and I think if most people were honest as well, they'd agree, I'd start laughing. I really would.
I didn't see the daughter, I saw the mum, and then I went out.
And these TV shows, right, really amaze me when they go, and I do kind of like Trisha as well, but she's there going, oh, so welcome to the show. She's been really nice. She goes, so what kind of things do the kids say to you? And I'm thinking, how is this going to help her? She goes on national telly and says what the kids call her. You know that when she walks down the street after the show goes out, people will call her those names.
Well, it's the whole American idea of kind of, you know, airing your dirty laundry in public, and therefore it's, you know, some kind of therapy by going on and kind of confronting your fears and all this. Do you not think? That's what all those programs are about. I
would say that a lot of these programs get these people on so they can make entertaining television. They don't actually really, if they're honest, give a rat's ass whether or not they solve the problems or not.
They would argue, you know, otherwise.
Of course they would, yeah. You trying to tell me that the Jerry Springer show has a 6-week program after being on the actual show where they look after you? And I don't know. I very much doubt it. They may do, but...
Jerry's laughing all the way to the bank, though, isn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, he laughs all the way through the show.
So he laughs at all the low-life scum that go on that show.
Came all the way from Oklahoma to see you, Jerry.
Yeah. And he goes, thanks, bye. Goes off in his limo, smokes a cigar and counts his money. It just got me thinking, that's all, you know, when they get these people on. If you're getting bullied at school, right, and they never say the right things, okay? If you're getting bullied at school, right, it's because you're slightly different in some way than the person bullying you, right? Now, when I was at school, I only really... Well, I was a geek, right? Some would say, still am.
I can't believe that.
What?
People called you a geek when you were at school?
No, well, they didn't. They called me fatty.
Fat geek?
Yeah, fat geek, pig, all them kind of things.
Did that affect you?
Huh?
Did that affect you?
Well, do you know, I actually... I wasn't the worst in my school. There were people way, way more pathetic than me. So I used to laugh at those people. It's a chain of commands, you know what I mean? You get the good-looking, sporty types, right? They go, what?
Hi.
You were never good-looking, Dave. You may have been sporty.
I wasn't really that sporty.
Let's not push it. You went out with dogs until you got a job on the radio, and then you finally got a good-looking woman, right? Looks have nothing to do with it.
That's completely wrong.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you ever go out with a good-looking woman before the current woman that you're with?
Yes.
Prove it.
What do you mean prove it?
So you can't. You went out with dogs. So it's only because you're on the radio that now you have.
It's not.
It is.
It's not.
Oh, what about snot? You've only been out with one person. Well, 2 people since I met you.
Yeah, but you've only been out with about 2 people in your whole life.
That's because I'm really picky.
It's not.
Yeah, it is. I only go out with girls who don't say no. You know, and they're very rare these days. Hey, listen, I'm in the same boat as you, mate. I'm nothing to look at.
I'm not in the same boat as you.
Yeah, you are. They only hang out with us because we're like famous dudes. Because we're successful radio stars.
According to who, exactly?
According to us. Anyway, you got me off the point, right?
I'm not in the same boat as you.
So look, you've got me off the point. You are. Just face it. If you're getting bullied at school, right, here's what the TV show should say. In the name of, if you're getting bullied at school, grass them up! Grass up the bullies! Right? And, you know, get together with all the other geeks that are getting bullied and fight back. I'm not saying physically, because I would get told off if I were to say that. I'm not saying in any, you know, way, shape or form, give them a right good hefty kick in the nuts. And they probably won't come after you again. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying, give as good as you get. They give you a bit of verbal, give them a bit of verbal back. Grass them up. Do you know what I mean?
Grass them up makes it worse, though.
No,
it does. If you grass them up and then they find out that you've grassed them up, then you get 10 times more.
Saying that we'll go round and sort them out. We'll go round, right? We'll stand at the gates, and all the people who are bullying you, we'll bully them when they come out.
You'll pay somebody to go round and sort them out?
No, we'll just go and call them names.
There was once this lad who used to, you know, try and pick on me sometimes, so I stole his PE kit and stuffed it down the toilet.
There you go. You see, I bet he never bothered you again, eh? Showed him.
Did he know it was you?
No. He just had to do PE in his underpants, you know.
Really? If you think that if you're at school, right, and you're getting grief from people, and you think that you're slightly different to everyone else, good. It's great to be different. It is. It's great to be different. You look at all these films, right, that come out about, you know, high schools in America and stuff. It's always the geeky ones that are actually the coolest ones, and always the good-looking, sporty, you know, ones that are actually a bit thick.
But that's films.
But it's true as well. Were you Mr. Popular in at school? No offence, but I doubt it very much.
I was fairly popular, yeah. I never got bullied.
Well, I never got bullied, but then again, that's because I was big and people thought I could fight. Wrong. I could just run when I was really crapping myself. Will, right? You're a bit of a geeky-looking fella, right? You're obviously lanky when you were at school. Did you get grief at school?
Loads.
Right, and what did you do?
Just ignored it.
Yeah. And look at you now.
Exactly.
Not a geek at all.
Well, no, he's still a geek, but he's earning good money. You know what I mean?
No.
Hey?
No.
No? Okay. This thing this morning, though, I just think, you know, people pick on me because I'm fat. Lose weight, then. Or just knock them over. You know what I mean? Use what you got.
Sit on them.
Yeah. Knock them over and sit on them and bounce up and down on the belly. Oh, skinny people hate that. They really do. Or, here's a good one. If you're really, really fat, right, walk up to them in the class, fart, and walk off. Let them get the blame for dropping a Rudy. It's always a good one.
Wise words.
Yeah, it is wise words.
You should be a counsellor.
Doesn't matter how popular you are, how good looking you are, if people in a class of 30 think you've just farted the smelliest, pooiest fart, you will go down in their estimation. I'm telling you. Look at me, how popular I am.
With who?
You. And John. Every time I let rip a right good eggy one, right, you go, oh, and that's it. So, hey, you listen to what I've got to say. I know what I'm talking about.
We're your only friends.
Huh?
We're your only friends.
Will's my friend, aren't you, Will?
Yeah.
His colleague.
I know. Are you a friend or a colleague?
Friend.
See?
Okay, 3.
Do you want to come out tonight with me?
No, I'm going home.
Colleague, then.
Holocaust from the land of the lost. As we go.
Wu-Tang Clan at Radio 1 and Gravel Pit. Brackets, Dave's Flat. Close brackets.
As we go.
What's the matter with you today?
Nothing, why?
Gravel pit.
Well,
Dave.
Melinda's not here for me to have a go at, so I'm having a go at you. And your flat, out of the lot of us, is the scruffiest flat.
At the moment, yeah. It's about to be tidied.
By who?
Looks lived in.
Hang on a second. Your flat is about to be tidied. By who?
Me.
By who?
Me.
By who?
Me, tomorrow afternoon after the show.
Your lass?
She might start for me.
Unbelievable.
Back and forth.
She likes doing it.
By the way, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, for those of you writing a book about us, the person with the tidiest flat out of all of us is Mr. John. Don't put that there. There's a coaster. Culshaw.
Coaster Culshaw.
I didn't say that today, did I?
John makes his bed every day, so it looks like something out of an MFI sale.
Now, this is not true.
It is true.
No,
Hang on. Let's hear your defence then, John.
My defence is I am normally very untidy. Don't bother making the bed, leave clothes scattered around everywhere, leave cups all over the place, leave pizza boxes around. However, I do have a cleaner who comes around twice a week. And any time you guys have ever come round has always been like the day after she's been, so I've not had enough time to make any more mess.
So you didn't go to bed last night then?
Dave has something to chip in with.
I think you're a tidy person because we've seen your overnight bag, which you brought in before, which has little kind of compartment for your toothbrush and another one for your little shaver, stood up in a nice little row with a little thing of toothpaste as well.
Well, I didn't buy that bag. It was a Christmas present, though. I didn't choose it.
Doesn't matter, you still use it.
But it's just handy.
That's like somebody walking around in a crap shirt. Oh, you got a crap shirt on? Yeah, I didn't buy it. But you're wearing it.
Did you buy that?
This is a nice shirt, I'll have you know.
According to who?
According to me and several other people.
Somewhere there's a caravan missing a pair of curtains in there.
Shut your face.
Like Hawaiian hula hippo.
Well, I tell you what, Will, if you're going to start, at least I'm not the one wearing a T-shirt with the world's worst sweat marks underneath the armpits.
I can't help, I'm sweating, aren't I? Busy.
Busy doing what?
Thinking.
It's the excitement
You're
of this
standing
show.
there and you're sweating. What is wrong with you?
It's hot in here.
It's not hot in here that you look like you've just done a marathon.
Let's walk out of the kitchen. It's a long way.
Where did you get your jumper from, Dave? The one that you're wearing right now?
Next.
Yeah. The answer is your girlfriend got it from Next, didn't she?
Yeah.
At least I bought this myself.
What's that
Chose
got to
it
do with
myself.
anything?
In 1978.
What's that got to do with anything? Yeah. Looks like it should go with like an Allegro or something.
Vertical hole's gone.
What?
Vertical hole's gone on that shit.
Sold a caravan, kept the curtains. Oh dear.
I bought this shirt in St. Lucia, so shove it up your ass.
In 1978.
Look at it, it's brown and kind of cream.
It's supposed to be like a Hawaiian type shirt.
Yeah, but Hawaiian shirt's supposed to be colourful, not brown.
Melinda, get in here. Now, he will stick up for me because he likes these kind of shirts as well, right?
He'll stick up for you because you're only just talking to him again.
No.
Yachts and palm trees across the bottom of it there.
Yeah, there's palm trees, look. Melinda, what do you think of the shirt?
I have to say, I actually like Hawaiian shirts.
There you go, you see?
Except that one. That's horrible.
It's not like a Hawaiian shirt at all. It's more like Stockport.
Stockport shirt.
You look like a marshmallow.
See, none of you are funny. Do you know that? Mr. Sweat Marks under the arms, Mr. Girlfriend Buys My Clothes, Mr. Pussy Cleaner Flat. At least I choose my own clothes and actually get off my arse and go to the shop and buy them. Not like you, Comedy Dave, sitting with your feet up smoking a fag. You go to the shops, can you get me some clothes?
Get some for Chris while you're there.
Hi!
Give me some extra love.
At least I don't dress like a 40-year-old, John. I look trendy.
You don't look trendy.
They're wearing these all over.
All over Eastern Europe.
You're going to look really stupid, Dave, eating your tea through a straw.
What, from you?
Yeah, from me.
From you?
Yes. Kick your ass.
You're going to pay somebody to beat me up?
No, I'll do it myself.
Will you?
Yeah.
Start now.
What start now?
Come on, then.
Come around there and kick your ass.
Come on, then.
We've got to play a trail.
Go clubbing somewhere totally different with BBC Choice. The lowdown on those cities from these top DJs. Global club culture, Choice World Clubbing. This Wednesday, 10:30, BBC Choice.
Freestyle, straight from the top of a dome. As the rock.
Traffic and travel news with your guy in the sky.
Dick Cheese here, your guy in the sky with all the breaking traffic news for your area. Starting off in Erinsborough, Ramsey Street still blocked westbound with traffic tailing back as far as Anson's Corner. Local coppers are advising drivers of combi vans and utes to find an alternative route and say that anyone who still insists on using Ramsey Street to get home is a flaming galah. Out on the outskirts of town, Carmel Road still heavy eastbound towards Beacons Cross with roadworks and a burst water main making life very difficult for motorists in the area. We advise you to use Bolton Avenue instead as a shortcut towards the motorway junction. And finally, things still looking pretty awful on Anchor Lane towards the Lurpak factory. Traffic currently spread as far back as Churners Road and Cowie Cross. Police are currently warning motorists that the situation is likely to get worse before it gets better. That's your traffic and travel with me, Dick Cheese, the copper in the chopper, brought to you in association with Robinson's Fruit Preserves, the only type of jam you look forward to getting stuck in.